Good afternoon, people. It's the dynamic duo. Well, okay, could think of a few things to describe us, but I won't. Anyway, gonna have a look at Paulaner Weisse on the submachine, which I'll pull shortly, against Hofmeister Weisse. This one this is a beauty. Follow the bear. For some reason, it just misses. I don't know why. I don't know. I know a lot of people moan about the price. It's more available now than it's ever been. Right. You can do if you want. I don't mind. I'll do it after. If you want. I'm going to do a moulder on it. It's quite hard to pull. Okay. You're a dub amber puller. Not quite as good as me.
No.
Right, there we go. That'll do, because that's only a free 30ml bottle. So, there, people. You have your Paulaner Weisse. Looking kind of radiant, isn't it? Right, and if I do a quick snap, that is looking, the bear's looking so much lighter.
Yeah, it looks a lot clearer, doesn't it? There's much more haziness to it.
I'm actually quite surprised because looking at that, the follow the bear doesn't even look like a Weisse, does it?
No.
You'd struggle to know, wouldn't you?
There's still a tiny bit left in the bottom of the bottle, so you might get a little bit of sediment out there.
Look at that. And that. I know we're getting through the top a bit, but
yeah, it's a lot clearer, isn't it?
It just doesn't.
This doesn't have the same haze to it.
Yeah. I'll put this up again on its own. It just doesn't look like a Weisse, does it? It looks like it's their Hellies. It smells like. I'm getting confused again. I'm getting confused. It don't take a lot to confuse me, as you know. Right, let's get that out of the way, because I don't want to get in the way, as Michelle says, with the camera and so on. Yeah, on first things, I mean, obviously our friends at Hofmeister, unfortunately, didn't know how to make a Weisse glass, so they made these Hellies glasses.
Yeah, it's a little bit difficult to pour it out because it is very narrow, that glass, but
that's what
it came out okay.
Very good for you. You didn't have the old shakes or anything. No DTs today, people. No DTs. Anyway, the main thing of this was, you know how, people rave about it, AJB, etc., etc., and for some silly reason, some people named it the God. I don't get that, but anyway, this one, as I say, the only thing people really seem to rave about was the price.
Yeah.
So, far away, go on your smell.
Yeah. Yeah, all those lovely fruity smells, nice, pretty meaty smell there.
And you can see from the colour of that's way through. That's almost the end.
Now, I'm not getting a lot of aroma from this, but I think it may be because it's got a nice frothy head on it and it's a narrow glass. So maybe that's why I'm not picking up a lot of smell from that.
I never understand with these narrow glasses, because it's like, used to have narrow glasses with champagne, and then all of a sudden they said, let it breathe, and released all these bigger glasses, like with wine and everything, wasn't it? I could never work it out. Yeah, I just never get the vanilla and the biscuits that they say. I get orange and lemon. Oh, well, and on me. That was always going to happen, wasn't it? Right, anyway, let's dive in. I'm not going to do all the beer no idea and swirl it round, because you know what's going to happen.
Yeah, I'll end up wearing it. Yeah, I'm getting biscuit smells there now.
Hofmeister Weisse burst with ripe banana, and vanilla aromas, all back with a bready, reassuring note. Enjoy it chilled and discover notes of lemon and drizzle cake that are offset by a refreshing hint of bitterness. All carried on a rich body that feels like it turns the cream on your tongue. I don't know. It's been a while. We have reviewed this before, and we were made up of it. I think we reviewed the can versus the 5 litre keg thing, if I recall, versus the bottle.
I'm pretty sure that's what it was. Yeah, I am getting the citrus from that. I am getting that lovely biscuity, sweet kind of maltiness. So, yeah, that's very nice. A lot more creamy on the palate than what you'd expect, considering it's so clear.
Tough this one, tough. I mean, for the appearance alone, for me, that looks like a Weiss, and that
Doesn't. Yeah.
looks like a shandy, if I'm honest. You know, I serve that up here, I'll probably be wearing it. If you think I'm giving you a shandy here, it just looks like a peepaw.
See if there's. Did you do the end?
No, I think you didn't.
Do the end.
It's not going to make that much of a difference.
I know, just,
You might get a little bit of sediment.
yeah, so you've got a bit out in there.
It's just, I don't just recall it. Yeah, you can see the sediment
Yeah.
coming down and everything. Hopefully the taste's a lot better, because my idea of this one was easy, straightforward. How much better the Hof is to the Paulaner, but
I'm getting different tastes from them. I'm getting a more citrusy, fruity vibe from the Hofmeister, and I'm getting a slightly more spicy, clovey kind of taste.
yeah,
from the Paulaner.
on my first impression, straight away, the Paulaner is bomb up there. It would be if you put.
It does have a more complex taste. It's
Well,
got more
yeah.
flavours going on in there, I would say.
I mean, let's be honest, you've only got to put a hacker next to it, and it's. You know how it is with hacking a cracker. Yeah, second time round, I'm getting much more out of it. It's party. The thing is with this is exceedingly smooth. It really does flow through, doesn't it, from start to finish. And it is tasty, but when you put it alongside the Paulaner, I don't think it's got as much depth. I don't think it's got.
Yeah, it hasn't got as much depth, but I'm really finding it really pleasant. The clean creaminess, fruitiness
Yeah,
that I'm getting from that.
That's all there. What it says.
I'm really enjoying it. I think that's where the creaminess comes in. That hint of vanilla.
5.1 by the way, people. 5.1% ABV, and as I'm sure most of you know, 5.5% ABV. All on the trustworthy sub. I mean, it's just interesting. We had them sat here, and we weren't going to do a PD keg, but I forgot to chill it. So
Having them side by side, I'm just going for this one more because I'm enjoying them fruit flavours. There really are bursting fruit flavours there, and there's a nice creaminess, but it's offset really well by the citrus at the end.
well, I'm loving Paulaner instead.
Okay, that's fair enough. Just tasting them side by side, I'm just finding the Hofmeister a little bit more refreshing.
No, fair enough. It's the whole idea of this. And the thing where you've got two of us rather than one, you're getting two opinions.
I suppose sometimes you do want a more heavy, more complex drink, and then I'd pick this over that. But just in my present mood and what I'm tasting at the moment, that really is lovely with those fruit flavours. And like I say, the sweetness and the fruit and the malt and everything is balanced off nice with the citrus at the end.
Yeah, no, I mean, I got everyone in the old group, didn't I? Follow the bear hashtags and everything before the group shut down, and it all started with the Hellies, didn't it? One day, which was absolutely lovely as well. Don't get me wrong, but I always think, you know, this one gets missed out, and then you put it up next to that, and I kind of know why, in my opinion, obviously. Well, and actually, in most people's opinion, in the group anyway. But then again, you can't take no notice of them because they like macels and so.
I think these are both a good example of this style of drink. really, but one is a standout because it is so well known. It's been there for ages and ages. Everybody knows it. With this, I think they've done a really good version of a Weizen beer.
Yeah,
I think it's really pleasant and refreshing. I'm enjoying the flavours that I'm getting from that.
We reviewed it, as I say, a few months ago, and I felt it was better than I do when I put it against something. I mean, as I learnt last night, if you watched last night's review, with the idle Weiss, it was getting really complicated because you had your idle Weiss, and your...
Yeah.
What else did I have? Paulaner, wasn't it? And obviously, the 4.9 idle Weiss was one of my favourites, wasn't it? But when you put them up against together, I was getting mightily confused. It was like, okay, it's one of them things, isn't it? But yeah, okay, so you were on the Hof.
And you're on
the Paulaner.
Okay.
Both top quality drinks.
Yeah, they are both very, very drinkable.
Don't get me wrong, but Paulaner, top draw today. Definitely. And don't say, they're both yeses all day long. Be crazy to say any different. So, thanks for watching. If you got this far and away, feel free, like the video, subscribe, and remember, 15 days time we're in Hamburg. It'll probably be 14 days time by the time I get this one up. And we'll do as much as we can from there. Anything you want us to do and we can find it, let us know.
Yep.
Bonjour.
Bye.